Okay, so we're recording and we'll post it that way on Facebook later. So thank you everybody for being here today. I am, once again, I am glad you're here to learn about apps for realtors, and hopefully we're going to make your life easier. I've got a poll going because I'm always curious to check in and see how everybody is doing today. I know myself, I think I always need more coffee, or in my case, more Coke Zero, because that's just, that is my beverage of choice in the morning. So I hope you are doing well, and I hope the market is treating you well today. So I'm going to get us started. I'm going to let Jeff kind of introduce the team. Luckily, he's got that virtual background, so he can just point at all of us.
Cool. Good idea.
What you doing?
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. A little bit about our team. I don't know if it's the left or right, but we'll start with Keena Jones, who's our marketing guru. So she's awesome. She's been on the team coming up close to a year now, and she can help you out as a realtor for any marketing needs. If you need help with Facebook, if you need help with list reports, it's a special report that gets out to all the people that you want based on LinkedIn, Facebook. Hit a button and your beautiful marketing pieces can go out, and does a lot more. So glad to have Keena on our team. We have Jennifer Singh, our business relationship manager. Now she's been here, 4 or 5 years now, getting old. But she's actually runs the show. She set up stuff like this. She sets up all of our systems. She knows now how to review income. She knows she's a loan officer, so she actually can run the show. So glad to have her.
He runs the show anyway, Jeff.
And then we have, start on the right, Adam Barnes is our my loan partner. We ask agents to refer business straight to him, all your clients. He's awesome with them. He's detailed oriented. He's quick to respond, and he structures loans, licensed loan officer, been on my team for about 10 years. We have our processor, Donna Reed, and she's a senior processor, been in the business for many, many years. Great communication with clients is really important when the loan is in processing. And then there's myself, your loan officer, and please contact me anytime you need assistance, have any questions on loans. We're here to help. We have a new team member, proud to announce. We'll get that out in a few weeks to help out Adam, and looking forward to that. So thanks for all for joining us.
Yes, we are glad once again to have you here. So we're going to get started and rocking and rolling today. My first exciting app for you is Evernote. I don't know if anybody has ever used Evernote before. It is a great app. Once again, this is not an app just for realtors. This is an app that anybody can use on your phone. But you can keep conversations about that you have with specific clients. You can just take notes on it. I mean, I started using this back and forth back when I was a stay-at-home mom. And so I would just like keep notes for like a doctor's appointment or, all of those type things. But you can also create some customized property tours. You could record videos on it, training notes. You go to a company, notes on it. You can track your leads on it. It is just magical because you can set task reminders for yourself, like to check in about like certain issues or, certain things, or reminders of, hey, even if it's just a reminder on your phone, for 6 months down the line. And I like it because you can do pretty much, you could go on a tour with your client, send pictures, take pictures as you go along, record video as you go along, talk to your clients. And then after your property tour is over, you tour the property. I know if you're showing a client, 4 or 5 houses, they all start to blur together, don't they, for the clients? And so just being able to send them, okay, this was house number 1, and here's the video of these certain things that you really liked about that feature. Or they have a question and some specific issue or something like that. And you can send it in there so they can personally in there. And that way it really helps trigger their minds. It's very inexpensive to use, if not free. And so now you know. And let's go to the next one. Mojo Dialer. And we're big fans of Mojo around here. And Jeff can tell you personally, it's a game changer for us, isn't it?
It really is. One of the things that it does, it makes you make calls, because once you get it, you can set it up so it automatically dials, goes from one person to the next. Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can talk to somebody and then click the button and then talk to the next person when you're ready. So a couple options for you.
Yes.
Is there a tutorial for that, Jennifer?
Yes, there is. And I can send it to you as well. But the thing that I really like about Mojo, it's one of those apps that you can start small. I think when we first started with it, we used it just as a dialer. And we would put our numbers in it and we would just call our people. And that's all we do. One call after another. Da, 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 da. And like Jeff said, it holds you accountable, because I don't know about you, but if I have to make 10 calls and I'm on my phone, I'll make the first call and then I'll go, clean out the dishwasher, or the second call, and then I'll go and do something else, or I'll answer 3 emails. I like for this that it just keeps you much more accountable. So it's call after call. But now, kind of actually, as we've used Mojo, Mojo has grown. And so now it is a lot more. You can use it as a CRM, a leads manager. In addition to the dialer, you can create email templates. So you can send out an email to a client, call them, they don't answer, automatically can send out an email to your client and say, hey, sorry, we missed each other on the phone. Here's what I wanted to talk to you about. It also can help you find email addresses. It can help you find phone numbers. Like if you wanted to call to a certain area, if you just wanted to do a bunch of cold calls to a certain neighborhood, if that's something you wanted to do. And they also have added a for sale by owner. So if you want to reach out to for sale by owners in your area, you can do that. And it will deliver you the names and addresses and phone numbers of those folks. It works great, and I have been nothing but pleased with Mojo. I like the fact that you don't have to be a tech genius to use this. I think some software is really good, but you have to be really good at it you have to think naturally like a good software person in order to use it. But this is very intuitive and very easy to go and start using. And just there's different prices, but most people can start with a single line dialer, $99. And so it doesn't have to, you don't have to do this huge input for that. And it'll also, you can add other things like the FISBOs on. You can add those other things on, reverse, like if you get a call, you can do the reverse phone lookup and stuff.
Hey, Jen, real quick.
Most of these people, I would start with the very basic $99. This is, I think, what all we use right here now personally for our team. Yes, Jeff.
Just real quickly, we use it for multiple things, but one thing it's great probably for real estate agents is past clients. So you set up your database in there, and if you want to talk to you can set it up so you're calling them quarterly, monthly, semi-yearly, and you just put them all in there, and then you set it up so you set a day. Every Monday at 12 o'clock, you're going to give them a call, and you just roll through it and just call each client one at a time. And you can set up an automatic message. If they don't pick up, say, hey, this is Maureen Gilly, and we are, here to help, whatever you want to say. But it's a great tool to make you call your past clients, and you will get business from calling past clients.
And you can also, it sets it up so that, it automatically picks up starts calling from where you left off on the list. So like if you're going to say, I'm going to call people for an hour today and an hour tomorrow, you're not going to have to remember, okay, who was the last person I spoke to, yesterday? That's not going to happen. So that's a really convenient thing I have found. List reports, which I am a huge fan of, because it makes flyers that for you free. and websites for your listings automatically. And there are flyers and websites and social media posts and all sorts of other fun things, but great for listings because these are flyers clients actually want to pick up. They, we have used other flyer services in the past, and they have good information on them, but clients just don't pick them up and they don't respond to them. So if they're not responding to your materials, it's just a waste of time and energy. And so I love the fact that list reports, you've got it on your phone, you've got a new listing, it automatically will show up on your phone. You can hit, there's one button and you hit click, post to Facebook. You can send links from there. And this is branded for, co-branded for you with your, specifically for your clients. And then that way they can go and they're going to see your face and your information about listings. It's just great. And also, they have now a other fun social media stuff that I have found is actually pretty good at getting interaction with the clients, like just funny stuff, let's all, I think everybody saw a couple, I think it was last year that a group of women, they all were widows or something like that. And they all went and bought tiny little houses together. And there was a whole article about that. They had created their own little tiny house community. And it was talking about, yeah, let's retire and do this. We're going to create our own, commune one day or something like that. It does things like that that inspire conversation. I think a lot of, as a general, I kind of avoid most prepackaged social media just because it reeks of a marketing person put those together for me, and nobody's going to interact. They're going to interact with stuff that says, this is from Gail, this is from Jennifer, this is from Maureen, and they do some pretty good stuff there. So, and if you're out of ideas, sometimes you control their ideas and just make it your own. Animoto, I love Animoto. Now, this is my fun little thing to do. And you can create beautiful slideshows about your team. And all you do, you take pictures from that you already have, you put them together, they set them to music, you can, introduce your team to people. You could do a listing like this. You could do something great about, profiling Poolsville. All of these things are easy to put together. I think, this technology has been around for a long time. Let's just face it, making a slideshow video, that's not something new. What I really like about the way Animoto does it is that it's easy to use, very inexpensive. So it would be a great way to make your own featured listing video or your own profile of a town or your own team profile, like I said. And mainly I like it is because you can put a really cool one together. Wait, the first time you do a presentation on this, it's going to take you probably an hour or so just because it's a new thing, anytime you're learning something new. And it will, which I love. So this, and then, but once you get it down, you can create them much, much faster. Gail, you had a question about list reports, the JPEG.
I don't use list reports, and I should. I need to get a tutoring session from you. But the one thing I do from time to time, and it was Maureen that brought it to my attention, is you send out with your list reports each day a JPEG image with something that isn't necessarily real estate driven, but something that we can post on our business pages. And
Yes.
I've done that definitely probably a dozen times. I make sure that Maureen hasn't posted the same thing so we don't look like we're crazy. So if she posts something, I usually either share it or like it. And there you go. I just think that's a free, wonderful, and some of them I don't like, and some of them I adore, and some of them are just really timely. So
Right. And the thing that you said that is very good is, some are real estate, what are discount points? Huh? Okay. Some are very real estate, and then others are, everything's going to be okay.
I love that one. Just love it.
Content. And now what I would do, share on Facebook, I would share it like this, but I would change that caption right there personally.
I can't read it. What does the caption say?
It says, the road ahead of us is largely unknown, but we will make it to the end. What helps you keep going when things get tough? Okay, that's good. I like that. But it says like, then it's got a bunch of hashtags like the helpful LO and home and list reports and John Lennon and it'll be okay. And, you know, all of that. I take some of those hashtags out simply because that's when it starts to read a real markety. And
don't you think your hashtags need to be your own?
yes,
I really do.
yes. It's very, very true. Because I think if you don't, that's when it starts screaming as fake and versus what I think social media is designed to do, which is connect people.
Okay.
And it's most effective. So, and
I'm sorry to divert.
no. Animoto, and I will send you a link to an example that we have because we created a great video introducing our team with this. And so for that, but like I said, that would be something great for y'all to do as your team.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I could do that for y'all if you want to just send me your pictures and then I'll say, hey, introducing the team. And we can talk about, you know, what captions and stuff. So Canva.com. Love me some Canva. And in Canva, I'm just going to open Canva for y'all so y'all can see. Canva is a website that you can use to create anything, any sort of technology. I mean, any sort of flyer, any sort of Facebook post, any sort of video. You can make your own marketing flyers. I wouldn't recommend doing that simply because our list reports ones, they're better and easier and they don't take any effort on your part. But you can do something like this. Happy 4th of July. They have templates for everything. And so you do not have to Facebook ads, presentations, Instagram posts.
Jennifer, what's the cost of that?
Free. Absolutely free. They do have some images that you can buy that cost $1 or $2 for the use. But I mean, my kids now use it for their school stuff. And it's, you know, for the most part, I don't pay for theirs. So like this one, this is a mailer that Kina just made for our clients. And so it's going out, or just went out actually. And just fun things like that. But you do not have to be I think before now, in order to do something like this, you had to be a graphic genius. And no, I'm not. And, but I love that this makes me look like one. And so you can do postcards. Like I said, I did when we had the Facebook on steroids class, I did, you know, the person head for it, but I also did the ads for Facebook on it. And originally I had on here, this is not just Stempler. So I had to take that off because I'm a professional. Some days. So that's good stuff. And let's go to the next one. LastPass. If you're like me and have roughly 1 million passwords for everything and you forget them because they're all kind of similar, get LastPass and it stops that. Most everybody I know who works in IT has some version of LastPass or their own, you know, they have their own software, and it means you remember one password. That's all you have to remember, one password. And it keeps them all there, and it allows you to automatically log in to all of those services. Maureen, does Ben use something like LastPass? Is he allowed to? I'm sorry, you're muted.
I don't think he can work.
Yeah.
I think they're really strict about all that, but I could ask him. I'm not sure. He has not.
I wonder if he has, like, they have their own protocol version of something like this, because I know anybody in IT, they have to have much stricter passwords than, you know. password 123. That will get you killed in the IT business. But this is a great way, so you're not having, you know, scraps of paper all over your desk with passwords. That's not a password, by the way. Great way to do all that. And it's much more secure than, because you could put in like super strong passwords. And so I highly recommend that for your client security as well as your own. Loop. Most every realtor I know uses Loop or Docusign, and I know y'all do as well. And so I'm not going to talk a lot about those because I know you know them very well. But if there was somebody on here who doesn't, make your life easier and get Loop or Docusign and get the app, and that way life's easier.
We've used Docusign. Well, I have for more than 10 years. And
Yes.
I will tell you that the amount of time I save with Docusign, I don't have to run to anybody's home.
Yes.
Even my older clientele, I can tutor through how to sign a Docusign. And once they figure it out, they are like on fire to do it again.
Right. And it makes, what I really like about Docusign and Loop both is that they haven't overcomplicated things, because I think that's also often a problem, is they make a really good product and let's add all these bells and whistles. And you're like, no, I just need something I can hand to anybody and go, here's what you do. And it's super simple, and you can talk them through over the phone. You know, there's some things that's like, I can talk you through, but I need to be looking at it myself because I can't. Whereas, you know, Docusign, you can go, okay, here's what you're going to do. You know, you can be on the phone walking around your neighborhood and talk somebody through it easily.
Right.
So, and the app version is free, by the way. And if you didn't know that, I know the desktop is not, but the app version is free. So make your life easier. Mobile scanner. Okay, so lots of times, like one of the things I know some of us were worried about, that we couldn't, when we weren't in the offices anymore and we were working from home, and so we needed a scanner. And some of our clients are like, wait, we have to scan, you know, some of our documents, the government requires that they are wet sound, and so you can't do the document. They're like, well, I don't have a scanner. I'm like, yes, you do. If you have a phone, you have a scanner. For the iPhone, I tell everybody, you know that utility, I don't know if you can see it, the Notes utility right there, Notes. I'll try to hit it. So Notes, we'll start a new note here. See that little camera down there at the bottom? Scan documents. It turns your phone into a scanner. I just watched Maureen's jaw dropped. Life.
I use this all the time. I didn't even know that.
Yes, it's fairly new. It's like 6 months old, I think. So don't feel like you've like been living under a rock. It's,
All right, so tell me again how
A little better.
do you have an iPhone, correct?
I have a brand new one.
Perfect. Okay. Look for the Notes app, N-O-T-E-S.
I use it all the time.
Great. Okay, hold on 1 second. And then let's go over here. Hold on. So you're going to open the Notes app.
I did.
And at the bottom where it's that little thing to open a new note, create a new note, that little.
Yeah, the check mark.
Okay, click on the check.
Yep,
Okay, now you see where the little camera is at the bottom of that?
I do.
Hit the camera. And the top option that pops up.
This is so amazing. Okay, go ahead.
You just scan documents. You scan what you want, bump, turns it into a scan, send it away. You can email it, text it, whatever works for you. It's magical. If someone does not have an iPhone, a good one to check out, Android does not have this feature. So Android users, so sad, Jeff, so sad.
Yeah, Jeff, get with the program, would you?
Where is it? Wait.
But they have Cam Scanner. There's tons of free apps out there now, scanners. And so, and there's also, if I didn't name any specific ones, but it's the same thing for faxes. Like, I don't know anybody with a fax machine anymore, you know? Who does that? you can send, there's also e-fax. And so you can just, same thing, take a picture and it turns into a fax and it sends the fax away. And most of them are like free for the first 5 pages. And then, 99 cents for a month or something like that. Very reasonable, very affordable. And it will just save you so much time. I'm a big fan. So you don't have to go pick up documents ever again. So, and I like the fact that's another thing, you can talk a client through that. They don't have to be tech savvy. They don't have to be magical, all of that. And last 2, Dropbox. Does anybody use Dropbox?
I try, but I'm not very good at it.
We got to get you set up, because Dropbox, once you get it, you can have it auto saved on your computer, so you don't have to think about it, and it just auto saves to your Dropbox. And then you have the app on your phone for Dropbox, and that means anything that's on your laptop you can access from your phone.
Auto save on my
Dropbox.
Okay, so auto save it on my desk.
Yes.
Desk, and
then
the app
able to
for
open.
my phone.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to open any document anywhere that is on your computer. You'll be able to open it.
Okay.
So it's awesome. And it also will sync, so that if you make like changes on a document, great. It'll sync back to the original document.
Got it.
It's kind of magical as well. And that's free up to 500 megabytes, which is probably what most anybody needs. Also, I really like this also to set it up on your phone with the automatic save photos. So I have another backup in case something ever went wrong with the iCloud. I like to have my photos in multiple places so that, if something happens to one, I'm not going to lose it all. So. And last but not least is BombBomb. I'll let Jeff talk about BombBomb, because Jeff, didn't know anything about BombBomb and then started using it and loves him some BombBomb. And he is real good at BombBomb. So do you want to share a little bit about BombBomb? Mainly because I like saying it, though.
All right. Yeah, it's a fun name. I do like it a lot. It scared me at first because it's videos, and doing a video of yourself, sometimes that's kind of unnerving. And but you just do it and you get used to it, and then it becomes easy. I sent out 4 or 5 this morning. We had some closings yesterday, and so the next day, or sometimes it's busy the following day, I'll send out an email. And all you do is click on a button, takes a video of you when I guess you can do it on your phone. I use my laptop. It just, tells the clients, great working with you. Please send Maureen and Gail a referral, that kind of stuff. They worked really hard for you, loved working with you. Video's done. Try to keep it under a minute. Hit send, and it's done. And it becomes fun, and it gets easy. I just got to practice a little bit. But I really love it. That's what I use it most for right now.
And you can, with that, you can send it like 1-to-1 videos, like you could send to one specific client, or you could send to everybody on your, mailing list in there. So you could send something, said, happy 4th of July. I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you, and there might not be fireworks in the sky, but I hope there's fireworks in your heart or something. Wow, that was real cheesy even for me. But you could send a video like that to all of your clients. And I think that's much more, going to get much more reaction and interaction than just, sending an email out. And so this is probably the newest product that we use as a team, and our newest software that we use as a team. But it is quickly growing for us because it is so effective and so easy to use, and it's great. And so you can use it on like Jeff said, you can use it on the laptop if you prefer, or you can use it on your phone as an app, whichever you want. And it starts at $25 a month. And that's another great way to, check in with past clients. Hey, thinking about you. I know this market's crazy right now. We are desperately seeking listings right now because we have hungry buyers and not enough houses on the market. please, if you know anybody who wants to list their house, let me know, because I want to help them and help my clients, right now. Just something like that. Not cheesy, it's real. I know y'all know that as well as anybody, the market the way it is. There's a lot of buyers out there that just can't find the house because it's just not out there right now for them. So, as we wrap up here, any questions that you have today about anything, any of the ones we covered? You just thought of something later?
Jennifer, I just tried to download on my phone the app for Dropbox, and I believe I have the right one, and it's not free. And
Okay.
so just tell me if I'm wrong.
Probably if you have Dropbox on your
I do. I might.
You'll be able to sign in to the Dropbox, your Dropbox account, the desktop account. Use that, and then that way it won't cost you anything. Or if it does, it's like $1. It's very minimal the cost. Okay. So because you already have an account with them and you're already paying for them, it's not going to be an extra cost. So Okay. So this afternoon, I'm going to send you a link to this recording, and so you can review it if you have any questions. I'll send you a link with all the links to all the fun apps. And I hope you have a great day. Look forward to seeing you next month again, and we'll chat and try to make your life a lot easier. Again, so have a great day. Jeff, you want to say bye? I'll let you say bye before I hang up.
I'll just say thanks everybody for joining us. I just want to say thanks to Jennifer. Actually, I've been taking pictures on my phone and then emailing them. I have to print a document, sign it, and then email it. So now I can upload an app, scan it, and made my life easier again. So thanks for all you do.
I aim to please. I aim to make your life easier. That's my job.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.